Imagine a conversation that could completely reshape the way you approach your health. One that every man over 60 should have, but almost never does, even in the most thorough doctor's appointments. It's not about expensive procedures, miracle pills, or anything you have to order from a late-night infomercial. It's about 3 deceptively simple daily habits that have the power to protect your prostate for years to come. Habits grounded in real science, backed by decades of research, and yet quietly ignored by the majority of men in this stage of life. My name is Dr. Rafael Mendez, urologist and men's health specialist for over 20 years. In this conversation, I'm going to walk you through some of the most important discoveries I've made about prostate health, both from treating thousands of men and from following the latest cutting-edge medical studies from around the world. If you're over 60, or you love someone who is, I urge you, no, I challenge you, to listen until the very end. Because at least one of the habits I'm about to share will almost certainly surprise you. Maybe even flip upside down what you thought you knew about your prostate. Why the prostate demands more attention. With age, your prostate is a walnut-sized gland sitting just below your bladder, hugging the urethra like a donut around a straw. It helps produce seminal fluid, something you probably never gave much thought to during your younger years. But after 50, and especially past 60, hormonal shifts begin to quietly change the landscape. Testosterone levels shift, its byproducts, like DHT, increase, and the prostate often starts to grow. This non-cancerous growth is called benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH), and it's almost ridiculously common. By 60, around 6 out of 10 men have some degree of BPH. By 70, it's closer to 7 out of 10. Sometimes, the growth is so slow you barely notice it. Other times, it shows up with an entourage of frustrating symptoms: struggling to start urinating, weak or interrupted urine flow, that never quite empty feeling, and the most exhausting of all, waking up multiple times a night just to go. Now here's the truth that surprises most men. These symptoms are not an unavoidable part of aging. Yes, they're common, but common does not mean normal. There are simple, natural, medically backed strategies that can slow, and in some cases, even reverse, much of this process. And that's exactly what we're diving into. Habit number 1. Hydrate with precision, not guesswork. You already know water matters. But when it comes to your prostate, how and when you drink is as important as how much. Here's the hidden problem. Many men over 60 have a weaker thirst signal. They simply don't feel as thirsty as they used to, so they drink too little during the day. Then, to make up for it, they gulp down large amounts in the evening. That pattern is a double whammy. Concentrated urine during the day irritates both your bladder and prostate, creating inflammation. Late evening water loading sends you on repeat bathroom trips all night long, wrecking your sleep. Poor sleep, by the way, doesn't just make you tired. It raises inflammation throughout the body, destabilizes hormones, and even worsens BPH symptoms over time. The better way: front-load about 70% of your fluids. Before 6 p.m., start your day with a full glass of water, sip steadily through the morning and early afternoon after dinner. Drink only as needed. A study in the Journal of Urology found that men who adopted this pattern cut their nighttime bathroom trips by up to 40%, without changing anything else. Bonus tip: add natural anti-inflammatory beverages like hibiscus tea or green tea before evening, for extra prostate protection. Habit number 2. The 15-minute walk that boosts pelvic circulation after meals. Most people sit, which is exactly when you should move. A gentle 10 to 15-minute walk after lunch and dinner can improve prostate health in multiple ways. Increases blood flow to the pelvic region, delivering oxygen and nutrients directly to the prostate, reduces chronic inflammation. One of the biggest drivers of BPH stabilizes blood sugar, which is crucial because men with poorly controlled glucose face much faster prostate growth. Research from the Journal of Inflammation Research showed that even low-intensity post-meal walking reduced inflammatory markers in older adults. A win not just for the prostate, but also for your heart, joints, and brain. And you don't need to power walk. Comfortable pace, no sweating required. The key is consistency. Habit number 3. Rethinking sexual health. Quality over quantity for years. The message was simple. Ejaculate often to protect your prostate. This came from a landmark Harvard study linking frequent ejaculation, 21+ times per month, to reduced prostate cancer risk. But newer research suggests the type of sexual activity matters. Partnered intimacy brings a cascade of benefits beyond ejaculation itself. Boosts oxytocin bonding hormone, lowers cortisol stress hormone, promotes pelvic floor relaxation and better circulation. Solo activity doesn't always provide these same benefits, and in excess, may even irritate the prostate or create pelvic floor tension. This doesn't mean masturbation is harmful in moderation. Only that relying on it exclusively may miss out on the hormonal, emotional, and circulatory advantages of partnered intimacy. If you don't have a partner, there are still options to keep pelvic circulation healthy. Pelvic floor exercises, physical therapy for pelvic health. Activities that reduce stress and promote hormonal balance. The takeaway: focus on sexual health as part of your overall well-being, not just as a numbers game. Bringing it all together. These 3 habits: strategic hydration, post-meal walking, and quality-focused sexual activity, work best together. Supported by a diet rich in antioxidants, tomatoes, berries, cruciferous vegetables, healthy fats from fish, nuts, and olive oil. Weight management to reduce hormonal imbalances, regular checkups, including PSA testing and digital rectal exams. Because early detection and prevention are still the ultimate lifesavers. Here's your challenge. Write down these habits and place them where you'll see them every day. Your fridge, bathroom, mirror, or desk. They're not just health tips. They're acts of self-care and your daily commitment to living fully. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s adopt these changes and experience remarkable improvements. Fewer nighttime trips, stronger urinary stream, better energy, and a return to the independence they thought they'd lost. You are not powerless. Start today, one step at a time, and give your prostate the attention it deserves. And please, share this with a friend, brother, or father who needs to hear it. Because no man should suffer in silence when the solutions are this simple.